Big Brother 27 Live feeds Week 11. Friday Daytime Highlights. Vince has agonized about most of his head of household reigns. Therefore, we expected a repeat this week. However, that's not how Vince is playing it. He knows that Keanu is his target, but he needs to ensure that he doesn't potentially lose another jury vote. Most of the day revolves around Vince trying to pretend like he may target Morgan this week. However, only Keanu believed it could happen, but even his belief in this move began to waver. Read on to get all the details from Friday's daytime feeds. Sign up now to try the live feeds on Paramount+. Don't forget to sign up for the Big Brother live feeds right now so you don't miss anything else this season. Enjoy! Big Brother 27 Live Feed Highlights. Friday, September 19, 2025. 8:57 a.m. BBT. Keanu talks to himself about wanting to win the veto again. He wants to at least get 10 competition wins this season. He thinks his wins plus his social game should guarantee that they vote for him at the end. 9:05 a.m. BBT. Keanu wants Morgan to go home this week, so he can claim that as a move on his resume. 9:19 a.m. BBT. House guests wake for the day. 10:10 a.m. BBT. Ava, in the backyard, talks to herself about possible scenarios for the next 2 weeks. She doesn't think the odds are in her favor to survive to the final 3. 10:17 a.m. BBT. Ava begins to sing a song about being in a bad game position. She talks about all the ways it'll be hard for her to get to the end. Her only hope is if Vinny turns on Morgan this week. 10:30 a.m. BBT. Morgan and Vince study days. 10:57 a.m. BBT. Ava talks about how she would have been happy if Lauren won the game, but she doesn't want to see any of the remaining players, besides herself, win it. 11:16 a.m. BBT. Vince tells Keanu that he doesn't think his jury management has gone well. He doesn't know how the optics look if he betrays Morgan this week, at least not as an initial nominee. He presents the idea of backdooring her. 11:50 a.m. BBT. Vince tells Keanu that he doesn't get the narrative that Morgan has run his game. Keanu said it's how things look based on his moves. 12 p.m. BBT. Keanu tells Vince that he could even place second to Ava and Ashley. He refuses to accept or believe that outcome. Keanu explains how it looks like Morgan has ran Vinny's game. This move to nominate and target her would kill that narrative. 12:01 p.m. BBT. Keanu tells Vince that not sending home Morgan is signing the check for second place. 12:23 p.m. BBT. Keanu says to himself that he doesn't know how clearer he can make it to Vinny about the move to make. 12:25 p.m. BBT. Morgan, Ashley, and Vinny discuss Keanu's pitch to get Vinny to nominate Morgan. 12:39 p.m. BBT. Morgan, Vinny, and Ashley talk about how Keanu is oblivious to the judges. He doesn't know that's where Vince's loyalty has been this season. 12:40 p.m. BBT. Keanu once again pitches to Vince how he needs to go after Morgan this week. He says he could even respect his move if he takes out Morgan this week and him next week. 1:14 p.m. BBT. Vince informs Ava that he plans to nominate Keanu and her for eviction. 1:18 p.m. BBT. Keanu vents to Ashley about how Vince needs to make the move against Morgan this week. He doesn't think Vince will make it if he doesn't nominate Morgan as an initial nominee. 1:38 p.m. BBT. After her conversation with Keanu, Ashley says to herself that she deserves an Oscar for listening to him rant for 30 minutes. She says stroking his ego nearly killed her. 1:53 p.m. BBT. Ava and Keanu talk about Vince being loyal to Morgan. Ava doesn't understand how he could have done that to Lauren. 2:04 p.m. BBT. Keanu tells Ava that Vince and him were supposed to be working together in the game. He betrayed him every time. Ava says that calling Vince's disloyal is like saying the sky is blue. 2:09 p.m. BBT. Morgan tells Vince that she can't believe he was aligned with Lauren. She says she wouldn't have forgiven him if Lauren stayed. 2:23 p.m. Keanu tells Ava that if she makes it to the final 2 chairs, she has 4 votes. He tells her she can do it. 2:45 p.m. BBT. Morgan tells Vinny it made her sad when he was struggling to decide to evict Riley or her.